Hey, what's up you guys, it's MCLegoboy here with my Sig Figs Podracer. Alright, so this is a review redo, and the reason why we're redoing this is because I love this thing too much, and the review for it, because I had this old camera, oh my gosh, before I had this camera that we're using right now, all the audio was bad, the quality was bad, it wasn't in widescreen. I love this widescreen. Woo 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 woo. Alright. So and I designed this pretty much directly off of a pre-existing 1999 Podracer. Complete with whatcha-dang-its and everything. So first, we're just gonna go with my Sig Fig. So here is the Star Wars version of my Sig Fig. Basically, it's got my face and my jeans, but we've got a Luke Skywalker tunic. But that's pretty usual for the Star Wars Fig. Same thing with the jeans and the face, but no cape or double-sided lightsaber or blaster. And then a helmet, even though I've already pretty much got protective eyewear, we still throw on something like that. It's pretty much a design that Lego used for a 1999 or a 2000. It was either 1999 or 2000. It was the very first snowspeeder. They used this design where it was a white helmet and a brown visor. Well, I just adapted it to that, so whatever. Next minifig is a pit droid. This is designed pretty much exactly as how the other one was designed from 1999. They're like using the same types of parts, just different colors. So not much to really say there. It's black and gray, because those are two of my favorite colors. And then we've got this thing. This thing is, I mean, exactly the same as the other one. So, what did I steal? One of these things? Oh well, what doesn't matter. I'm trying to make this review better, and I'm already starting to go off on tangents on why I did whatever. So yes. I mean, like, exactly the same. Same tools, same everything. And we've got red and blue. If I had a black flag, I would have put it on there. But red and blue flags, that's basically because I've got the little touch of red there and the little touch of red that's back here on whatever this part is. I know that this part is the pod. This is something else. I don't know what it is. It's that part right there. So anyway, just like the 1999 sets, the frame is a bunch of tan colored pieces all put together to make a frame, really. I used tubing from the Watto's Junkyard set, so I could actually have a Podracer with tubes. I've seen some people build Podracers before and they didn't have these things, and they've just used like chains, or they've used something else, and it doesn't look as good to me. But it's not because they're bad at building, even though some are pretty bad. Okay, cut that part out. We're gonna do a little speed up thing right there. So, yes. Used Watto's Junkyard tubing, and it's a pretty nice 24 length chunk of rigid 3mm tubing, and it works. Alright, so now we're going to focus on this part. Whatever this part is called, I don't remember, I don't know, because I never remembered it, because I never knew. Okay. We got some nice little control panel. Like, this thing is completely jumbled and crazy with greebles and everything like that. We've got little lights there. We've got little things there. Nice seat design back there. Control panel stuff is just all crazy. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Got a flashlight. So, yeah. Control panels, little levers and stuff like that. I'd throw the sig fig in there, but I'm not really feeling up to it at the moment. But he does fit in there, as most should. Yes. Just really, really greebled. It all follows Lego's design processes. No stressed parts or anything like that. We've got some minifigure mugs in there. Some other parts. And it's just... It's really crazy, but it looks awesome. And then we're on to the pods. Alright. So the pod are what make the Podracer really cool, because I used these giant tires that were from insectoid sets that I had taken apart. So it's like no use for big blue tires. And so, I mean... Yeah, just I had no idea. And it worked. And so we've got a nice design on the inside. We've got some flaps on the outside. The main thing that's holding this all together is a bunch of Technic axles. And then some old Mars mission engine pieces. I don't know what to call them, really. Ooh. Had some dust on there, but yeah, it snaps in like that. Just click, and I almost made it bigger than Sebulba's, which is supposed to be kind of like the biggest Podracer, because it's the best. So yeah, just a whole bunch of little greebly parts. It's a really jumbled thing. Yeah, like, even on the inside, got some more details. These flaps on here, dude, I have this idea to make a Gasgano Podracer in mini scale. If I had green flags, I had 8 of them, I would totally make it. But, yeah, we've got cutlasses on there. Got some giant... rifles, got castle swords, just a whole bunch of pieces, and it all comes together to make this thing look just absolutely cool, and I love it so much. And I've gotten so much feedback on mock pages about how cool this thing is, and yet it's still not on the top favorites. My top creations or uploads that I've got on there are my Star Wars collection from 2010, Rainbow Dash's Starfighter. I was amazed that that thing got over 40 likes, and then Bricker's Imagination. So yeah, I would love to have this thing go up in popularity and knock off some of those things. Like, I want to keep Bricker's Imagination up on there, because that's like a big deal. But I would love to have this thing outbeat Rainbow Dash's Starfighter, because that's just awkward. Like, one of the things that I'm not really gonna brag about, and it's up there. So, I guess people like it for some reason. But, anyway, this has been MCLegoboy with my Sig Figs Podracer. So, great playability and everything. Known as swooshing. Because nothing's better than swooshing. And don't you forget it. See you guys.